Oh my god, guys, so I saw there is the co-star machine just arrived in LA like a weeks ago, October 14th. So I'm about to hitting there right now because I live 5 minutes away from the Grove. Let's go. Down, down. Okay, just want to let you guys know the machine will lock down the same time with the USPS because it's a part of the USPS. So when it closed and it got locked up, so don't come at the time that they close, or the standing newspaper machine. All right, guys, so I'm finally home and I have a stack of the co-star Astrology Society here because I literally came to the Grove. No, it's actually a farmer market, and tried out because I just saw on social media, and I'm about to show you guys because I changed my time DOB. So actually the second one, the first one is the who am I really, because I put the different times, so it's actually show me different definitions about myself. So the first one I already read it to you guys, so this is the second one. Who I am really, who you are really is a combination of your values, beliefs, and experiences. With your sun in Cancer in the 11th house, you have a strong sense of community and a desire to make a difference. Your Venus in Leo in the 12th house shows a need for self-expressions and creativity. And with your Mercury in Gemini in the 10th house, you have a natural ability to communicate and lead. While you may feel a sense of confusion and or uncertainty at times, it's important to remember that you have the power to act on what you already know. Notice what is stopping you from acting on what you already know. Take a deep breath and focus on what you know for certain. This sounds really vague. I actually kind of like the first one that they told me who I really am, that I have multi-faces individual. To be honest with you. But also the second one also kind of true about leading, because I had that from the past, and I always want to make a difference for my people, especially who come from Vietnam. And because I moved here myself 8 years ago and live here solo or independent, so there's a lot of things I've been through, and I just want to make they have a better life than me. So some part of this actually is really good. I really like is the combination of your values, beliefs, and experiences. I like that. So that's the first one. And the second one, let's see, actually I was diving into a little bit about love, because my love life has been really crazy. I stopped dating for 2 years, and I just got back dating beginning, like around March in actually around April in 2023, which is like around a couple months ago. And I chose the question is, what's my type? What should I, another one about my life, what should I be famous for? What's my type? And what should I be looking for in a partner? And lastly, will I be successful? So let's go into what should I be famous for? Because I didn't like to become famous before. I joined shows, TV show, game show, but I don't feel like that. But right now I'm like, you know what? If I want to make an impact, then I gotta be somebody a little bit. Like, but not like crazy famous. But so let's see. You should be famous for your ability to communicate and inspire others. Holy crap, this is the similar thing with the other one that they've repeated about the 10 and 11 houses. Your Mercury and Sun in the 10 and 11 houses indicate a strong potential for leaderships and public recognitions in your field of communications and ideas. You may be attaching yourself to the idea of being stuck because you are afraid of failure or success. It's important to examine and release the attachments in order to fully embrace your potential. Give yourself the present you are waiting to receive. Break free from the attachment that hold you back and step into the spotlight of your own unique brilliance. As another vague, but I believe that they say is the ability to communicate, inspire others by speaking, teaching, which is actually really accurate because I really like to help people grow by helping them, reach their full potential, asking them questions, show them what they're good at, and flip the energy from maybe negative to become positive. And also I got certified with life coach, and I studied that for a year in 2022, and I want to be a life coach, and I am a life coach to actually like help people to feel better, looking forward into their future. And this is actually giving me goosebumps by looking at this. Also, another thing they mentions in here is about that something that, holding me back. Because I think like, I don't have parents here. I don't have much of like community or support system or financial, like finance that enough to help me like to do something. But that is just come only from my head, but also, there's so many factors that I think like, I'm still waiting, blah, blah, blah. So I think this is really kind of wake me up a little bit. All right, moving on to the next one is a love life. What is my type? You are attracted to deep, intense connections. With your moon and Mars in Taurus, you create stability and loyalty in your relationships. Your Pluto in Scorpio intensifies your desire for passionate and transformative connections. While you may have a tendency to seek out intense relationships, remember that true intimacy can come in unexpected forms, even in friendships. Intimacy often arrives at your door when you least expect it. You are allowed to rewrite the hierarchy between romance and friendship. Everything they say is true. I always looking for something genuinely like deep connections and someone really loyal. And then for the part that like I've been really intense looking for relationship, because I think I stopped dating or going out meeting opposite sex for 2 years. So when I have one of my friends told me about, oh, she met her boyfriends from, dating app, from Hinge. So that's the reason why I'm like, you know what, I've been stopping and maybe I should go back to it. I paused a little bit. I was really intense of all the relationship that I was really serious. I don't want to waste my time, and I feel like, that put me into the mindset of rushing, and at the same time it's not relaxing, enjoy the moment. And I mean, it's good that you know what you want, and I don't have to waste time with the guy that is not match my energy and also don't treat me well. But yeah, I was like have so many dating apps download, looking for someone, feel like I'm looking for a job. It's not like, oh, what's come will come. So the end of the year, I will kind of like will be relaxed a little bit. But when I said here friendship, I don't have anyone opposite sex that I stay friends with. The people I stay friends with, I don't think they are somebody that I would like to move forward into intimate relationship. Because if I already get attracted with them from the beginning, I'm not stay friends with them. That's the thing. So I haven't found that friendship, or I don't think I have anyone yet. So we'll see. But anything start from friendship first, right? So that's what I meant. And I said it all the time to people I met. I'm like, I want to start to have a friendship and grow from there. But also, I'm also looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for friends with benefits. All right, the next questions I have is, what should I be looking for in a partner? Look for someone who challenge your beliefs and help you grow. Always. With Venus semi-square your natal Jupiter, you are currently experiencing tensions between your self-perceptions and your natural talents. This aspect will last for 5 more days until November 1st. What? Hold on, let me repeat that phrase. With Venus semi-square your natal Jupiter, you are currently experiencing tensions between your self-perceptions and your natural talents. This aspect will last for 5 more days until November 1st. Today's October 26th. Okay? Despite feeling frustrated, it's important to remember that life is complex and ever-changing. Don't limit yourself to a narrow definitions of what you find attractive or compatible. Expand your heart to embrace the unfamiliar. Growth happens outside comfort zone. I really don't know what it means, but let's see. We're always looking for someone who challenged me, that I always can look up to learn something from them. Because in a relationship, if I don't have respect for a man that I date, I don't think I can date them, So yeah, always looking for someone who helped me grow, not only spiritually, mentally, and financially. We grow financially together. When I say that on dating app, people think like, oh, you give sugar baby vibes. I'm like, if you date a woman, a man as a provider, and you guys supposed to grow together financially, if you're not helping her to make more money by, teaching her something in life, knowledge or anything, then why are you dating her? And when he said that, it's a huge red flag for me that I think it's really negative. I'm like, you don't know what you're saying. So yeah, there's so many things I want to talk about dating, because there's so many aspects that I can see from a guy that I know for sure I don't like or I like. and to not wasting my time. And I think because of that, I just feel like I'm firm or like really selective or firm with my personality, like really strong, come off really like strong sometimes, that scare the man off. But I think for masculine man, I think that's kind of, maybe I like it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, lastly, will I be successful? Success is within your reach, but it will require focus, efforts, and learning from your past mistakes. With Jupiter in Scorpio in your second house, you have the potential for financial success. However, Mars in Taurus in your ninth house indicates you may encounter obstacles that require persistence and determinations. Mercury in Gemini in your 10th house suggests that your communication skills and intellectual abilities can contribute to your success. Your repeated mistakes are not a sign of failure, but rather an opportunity for growth and self-awareness. Embrace the lessons they offer. Take a deep breath and focus on what you know for certain. Your repeated mistakes are part of the process of filling out what you want to get rid of for good. I don't know what they really say repeated mistake here, but I can think of something that really bothered me, blocking me from my financial success. This does sound ridiculous or sound like way too arrogant. I do see myself as a kind person, which means I always think about the other people first and make sure that I can help them in a certain way. Because my first love language is act of service, which is doing for somebody, or my opposite partner doing certain thing for the other people, or even for me. Put the other people on top of themselves. It's really attractive to me. That is just also my personality. Whenever I see people regardless of their background, or I feel like I can help them with something, I will give all my best to teach them or share with them, help them grow. But I feel like not everybody deserves your kindness. And I feel like people use me because of that, because I way too giving. And from the past, I used to be a person really create a wall that or some need a certain amount of time for me to give or help people. But since I moved to America, I feel like I changed a lot because of different environments, so I'm more giving and I'm more friendly to everybody. And I keep being stabbed in the back, or they get jealous of me, or they think I'm just so easy to use because XYZ. And I feel like because of that is harm me a lot. Not only they stole my money, they learn from me and they walk away, not appreciate for what I did for them, and just so many more. And I feel like it's just a part of me and it's my personality, so it's really hard for me to change. But like I said, I need to be more assertive or more firm, strict with people who I want to give out my good energy or even advice or anything. They need to build a trust with me first in order to earn that trust, earn the time or something from me to help them, for them to feel appreciated. So yeah, I think that has been my mistake, that I'm just so giving and I forgot about myself, and because of that it's effect on my finance for work and for whatsoever. So I think if I can change, still keep myself be a kind person, but not too much or too giving. That can maybe be better. Well, that's so interesting. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed. So if you are curious about this, make sure you go to the Grove as you saw the video. Basically, this is in front of USPS, and you can access from Starbucks area and drive and walk towards the USPS. They will lock down when the newspaper or newsstand close. Also suggested to come after 7 p.m. or after 8 p.m. because that is when it's less people. Because if you come during the weekend or during the day, it's more people there, more traffic, then it's really a longer wait. And if you don't know how to use the machines, you might be struggling. And at the same time, you know, like feel like people look at you and you don't have more time to get a lot of questions like me. So come at a time that less people, so you can relax and get more answer that you want. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the co-star astrologies societies.
Something in your eyes, tell me who I am.